Namaskar, welcome to video class. My name is Dr. Sridhara Laramu, Faculty of Chemistry and Environmental Science. In this video, I will explain about water, types of hard water and removal of temporary hardness in water. After oxygen, water is second most important substance to human beings. Good quality of water is best for industries, agriculture and human health. Poor quality of water like hard water causes industrial problems, health and other problems. So we have to identify hard water and convert hard water into soft water. Planet Earth looks blue. It is because of 75% of Earth covered with water, 25% of Earth covered with land. It means 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water, but major portion 96.1% of water is present in oceans, 2.2% of water present at polar ice caps. It means major portion of water on earth present in oceans 96.1%, which is salty and not useful for drinking, agriculture and industries. 2.2% of water present at polar ice caps, which is not available to human beings. Approximately only 1% of water is available for human consumption. Because of this reason, human beings facing water scarcity. 2/3 of human body is water. Water is essential to humans. The average consumption per person is 3 liters per day. The average household uses about 200 liters per day. The main sources of domestic water is natural water, which includes lakes, rivers and wells. Water is two types: soft water and hard water. As shown in this picture, we can identify soft and hard water. Soft water produces lather with soap. Hard water does not produce lather with soap. In this picture, we can see two beakers. In one beaker, soft water is there. This soft water is giving lather, and another beaker, hard water is there. This hard water is not producing any lather. This hard water is producing scum or precipitate in the beaker. So it means salt water produces lather with soap. Hard water does not produce lather with soap. Okay. Next, hard water two types: temporary hard water, permanent hard water. Temporary hardness of water is because of presence of calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 twice and magnesium bicarbonate MgHCO3 twice. Permanent hardness of water is because of sulfates or chlorates of both calcium and magnesium. CaSO4, MgSO4, CaCl2 and MgCl2. Soap is sodium salt of fatty acid or CONA. Soap ionizes in water as fatty acid anion or COO minus and sodium Na plus cation. This fatty acid anion or COO minus combines with soft water and gives lather. If water is hard, calcium or magnesium cations which are present in hot water combined with fatty acid anion or COO minus and form precipitation or scum. CO2 is present in atmosphere as shown in this picture. As shown in this picture, CO2 combines with H2O of rainwater and forms carbonic acid H2CO3. It means rainwater is nothing but carbonic acid H2CO3, which is slightly acidic. When this carbonic acid rainwater passes over rocks containing calcium carbonate or magnesium carbonate which are present in earth, forms calcium or magnesium bicarbonates which are soluble in water. This causes temporary hardness of water. Temporary hardness in water is easily removed by boiling. Boiling temporary hot water decomposes soluble calcium bicarbonates into insoluble calcium carbonate CaCO3. Magnesium bicarbonates into insoluble magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice. This insoluble precipitates of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide can be separated from the water by filtration. Clark's process. It involves addition of slaked lime, calcium hydroxide to hard water. Slaked lime should be added in calculated amount. Excess addition of slaked lime cause artificial hardness. So while you are adding calcium hydroxide to the water, we must add calculated amount of calcium hydroxide only. Otherwise, excess amount of calcium hydroxide will lead to artificial hardness of water. Slaked lime converts soluble bicarbonates into insoluble calcium carbonate CaCO3 and magnesium bicarbonate into insoluble calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice. These insoluble carbonates and hydroxide deposit at the bottom of the container, which can be separated from the water by filtration. Like this, temporary hardness in water can be easily removed. Next video class, I explain about permanent hardness of water. Thank you.